Hey, Alabama fans. At least y'all beat Georgia, man. At least y'all beat Georgia. Congratulations. Y'all own Georgia. But y'all be watching y'all little brother Georgia win the national championship game. Let's go, man. Hey, so by 12-10, college, if you don't know, if you watching the video, the few that he will, if you didn't know, 12-10 playoff has been announced. And of course, Oregon got the first seed. I'm gonna start off with the 4 teams with a bye week. It's Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, and Boise State. So I'm gonna try to make it quick and criticize a little bit. But I'm gonna start off with this. SMU. Yes, I know Alabama had the toughest schedule than SMU by far. They beat Georgia, and they beat LSU. You know what I'm saying? Beat Missouri, beat South Carolina. But Alabama, in November, y'all lost to that horrible Oklahoma team. Man. Like that can't. If Alabama would have lost in the SEC championship game by like 3 points, then you put them over SMU. But y'all, cause really, like I say, Georgia wasn't even supposed to be in Atlanta. It was finna look like Texas, Alabama in the SEC championship game. And Georgia would have been out of the playoffs if they lost to Tennessee. That's just facts. And possibly, we would have beat Georgia Tech, lost Georgia Tech. We still won the SEC championship game. We just probably wouldn't have had that bid or something. I don't know, the automatic bid or whatever. I don't know. But either way, Alabama did not deserve to get in playoffs. If they would have never lost to Oklahoma, definitely in that fashion, like you lose 24-3, like in November, like come on, you ain't no comeback from that. I know Georgia got smacked by Ole Miss on the road, but we made up for it. Them dogs made up for it by beating Tennessee, and then they came survived versus Georgia Tech, and they won again in the SEC championship game versus Texas. But I will say this though. It's been a good year of football, man. Ups and downs, and I expected this. I had Georgia going 11-1. I had Georgia going 11-1. I said Georgia gonna lose to Alabama, Alabama, Texas, or Ole Miss. I didn't see us losing to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Or Florida and all that. I said 11-1. I had a feeling we were gonna beat Alabama and lose to Texas, or lose to one of them games. You know what I'm saying? But 10-2, first round bye. And get into it. So, like I said, the 4 teams with a bye is Arizona State, Boise State, Georgia, Oregon. And the teams they got to play is, so you have 5 Texas. They host Clemson. Clemson at home. So it's Texas. It's Clemson at Texas. Then you got, in the other bracket, you got Georgia. Georgia bracket so good, man. Like, I'm so happy. It all worked out in our favor. You get Georgia, so Indiana plays at Notre Dame. And whoever wins that plays Georgia. And then you have Tennessee at Ohio State, in which that's what flaw. Ohio State should never got over Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tennessee should have got the home game. Like, Ohio State just lost at home to this sorry Michigan team. You don't reward them in the playoffs. You don't reward them in the playoffs, the first game of the playoffs, and getting them another home game. You make them go on the road to Tennessee. Let them come down to Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? You just lost in the cold versus Michigan. It's going to be cold in Tennessee, probably. But it ain't going to be as cold probably as Ohio is. But let Tennessee get a home game. Let them come to Neyland Stadium. Don't let Tennessee go to Ohio State. Because It's like Ohio State, they lost to Oregon. Okay. They lost at Oregon to the number one team. Then they lost to this horrible Michigan team at home. You know what I'm saying? They lost to this horrible Michigan team at home. Last game of the season. Tennessee, they lost to at Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? They lost at Arkansas and at Georgia. That's two on the road games. They lost. Ohio State lost at home. They should not get no benefit. They should not have got no benefit of getting a home game versus Tennessee in the playoffs. It's just facts. But I mean, you have Texas got gifted too. Texas sweet. You know, they literally play. They get Clemson home, and then they play what? I think Arizona State for the next seeding. I mean, then Oregon got the worst though. Oregon has to play Tennessee or Ohio State. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough. Then they gotta play Texas probably. Texas or Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Georgia, we probably gonna end up playing Penn State. I mean, you have what Notre Dame, Indiana, and then you got Penn State. They play like I say Boise State or whatever, you know. Penn State. Who Penn State play? I don't know how my mind went blank like that. But yeah, either way, you're gonna have Boise State. Georgia gonna probably Indiana, Notre Dame. Then we gonna play probably Penn State. But yeah though, man, I'm like, that's tough. That oh yeah, it's Penn State SMU. That's what I don't know what I know. Penn State SMU. Then whoever wins that play Boise State. That's how I go. But yeah, and we room for I'm room for Indiana, and I'm room for SMU. Hey, it is probably gonna be Ohio State Georgia national championship, and I gotta go to that game. It's gonna be January 20th in Atlanta. You know, I gotta go to that game. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and save up everything. Those tickets gonna be like $500 a ticket. It's just in the nosebleeds, I'm pretty sure. But at least it's in Atlanta and it's not somewhere all the way up there and like, Vegas or California or something or Texas. But yeah, man. Hey, let's go, man. And the playoff committee didn't fail me. Cause Alabama streaky team, I'm not gonna discredit. I mean, one game, Alabama can get the Oklahoma game. Then some game, you might get Alabama where it's like every time they touch the ball, they scored a touchdown. And they can. Hey, and the SMU, they did enough, which is just what I wanted. Everything was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I like, I don't want. We need Clemson to win. We need Clemson to win, but don't make it a blowout. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the ACC commissioner called and said Clemson, go easy on SMU because we do not want Alabama in. We need two ACC teams in to boost our conference up. And Clemson was smacking SMU 24-7. And then, the SMU came back and had a chance to win the game until that kick return, messed up kick return, and got Clemson in the field goal range, kicked the 56-yard field goal. That never happened in the conference championship game. As time expired, they say. But let's go, man. SMU did just enough, which that's what I wanted. I said I wanted Clemson to win. Because if SMU wins, that means Alabama automatically get in because they ain't got nobody to replace. And SMU did just enough to they didn't get blown out. They kept the game close and lost by 3. And that's exactly what we needed. But at least Alabama beat Georgia. That's what y'all said me. We can't beat Georgia. We can't beat Alabama. But Alabama come on to Athens next year with, I don't know who y'all quarterback, Austin Mack or, somebody. What his name? Ty Simpson, I don't know. Whoever. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be quarterback for y'all. Keenan Russell could be the little 5-star on the number 2 ranked player in the class in 2025. He signed Alabama, But yeah, I don't know. But y'all be watching y'all little brother Georgia Bulldogs winning that championship. After y'all beat us last year in the SEC championship game, knocked us out the playoffs. Now you get to watch us. Show y'all how to really win a playoff game. How to really win that championship. And it's gonna be tough. For Kalen DeBoer, I mean, it ain't gonna get no easier. Y'all gotta come to Athens next year. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could very well lose 3 games next year and be out the playoffs. But I ain't gonna try to make this video 20 minutes long. But yeah, man, I mean, the winners of this is Texas and Georgia. Texas and Georgia is winners of this. I mean, it benefited Texas tremendously. They still ain't got no tough schedule. I mean, they literally get Clemson home. They get Clemson home. Then they got Arizona State in a neutral site. And Arizona State could very well be better than, you know what I'm saying, on Texas level. And actually could beat Texas. Who knows? But we'll see. But Oregon got it tough, and Tennessee, they got cheated. They should have had Ohio State come down to Neyland Stadium, let them see what that Neyland Stadium crowd talking about. Because all they're going to be is like, oh, Ohio State beat the SEC. No, let them work for that. No, let them come to Neyland Stadium in front of 110,000 fans, because they're going to have that stadium fully loaded to the max. Like, even you ain't going to be able to even get a snipe. You ain't going to be able to get a bill, because they're going to put extra fans in the stadium. Like, but anyway, let them come to down south. But I don't even care. They can do what they do. As long as Georgia in, Alabama out. And I ain't really care if Alabama was in. I just didn't want them in, because SMU, they deserve to get in. I know the schedule, but it's fat. And if Alabama would have never lost to Oklahoma, and they said they would have played in the SEC championship game and lost to Texas, they 100%, 110% should have got in over SMU, because they would have been 11 and 2. Wait, no. Yeah, they would. Yeah, because their only losses would have been two Vanderbilt. That would have been 10 and 3. Yeah, 10 and 3. But instead, there was 9 and 3. You know what I'm saying? You lost to Oklahoma, that bad Oklahoma team. You lost at Vanderbilt, and then you lost at Tennessee. That's 3 losses. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, congrats, you beat Georgia though. You blowed out LSU. But who would have thought that, man? You told me Georgia would lose to Alabama, and Alabama won't even make the playoffs. I'm like, something went wrong. Like, somebody had to get hurt. Jalen Milroe had to get hurt or something, and that caused them to miss the playoffs. But Jalen Milroe, he stayed healthy all year. They just didn't make it. I know Malachi Moore somewhere slapping everybody who he's slapping every player and every coach. I know Malachi Moore spazzing out right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all he did all year. Throw temper tantrums. I know he's slapping Jalen Milroe. He's slapping Ryan Williams. He's slapping everybody. Kalen DeBoer. You know what I'm saying? And they're already writing I'm entering the NFL draft as I speak right now. And it's probably going to happen. I don't even know he's going to play. He might play in the bowl game, which is going to probably be Alabama versus Miami in the bowl game. Alabama and versus Miami in the we should be in bowl game. Hey, that's gonna be cute. Alabama versus Miami rematch. Maybe Jalen Milroe and Cam Ward both play, hopefully, but I don't know. I doubt it. And we're gonna see Alabama versus Miami a 6-3 game, because both of the backup quarterbacks gonna probably be in, and a lot of opt-outs. But I don't know. I mean, it is what it is though. Go Dogs, man. I'm talking about it. Man, the Falcons finna come on and play Minnesota. So, hey, let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it that far, go Dogs.